be honest.
The bearing, yeah?
Yeah.
This
How,
is the...
how we were going to miss such information? Now, can we get the correct dimensions from here?
For the bearings.
Yes. Anyway, you see, the bearings is there. Yeah. You see, you can see it. The bearings is
I
there.
can see the bearing, yeah.
Huh?
I can see it, but I don't want to touch it.
No.
I don't want to.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Welcome. Inside there is someone's storage. That's why, yeah.
You see now, you know this. What is the barrier? The security
Barrier.
security barrier is which side?
There's a gap, yeah, so it's like here. Yeah, see there? See those holes there? Those holes are the drainage in the deck.
Yes.
So that means it's right beside the drainage. So see where the return is?
Yes.
I think that is where the security barrier.
The barrier. So the barrier is somewhere. Does it line with? Maybe no.
No.
No. Is in between.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It can't line with that, no.
Oh. Now we have that's the main girder. You have two main girders. Yeah. These transversal girders.
Welcome.
Yeah, that guy. Now I understand. Bottom cord
Is attached to the other bottom cord with bolts. And that holds the deck as a dead weight. So the deck is a dead weight.
this one.
Yeah. It's in sections
Yes, on this.
on the steel.
And it holds
Onto the cord.
the
Transferred to the bottom cord.
Bottom cord.
Yeah.
So, which means this deck is supporting its self weight plus the finishing, the tarmac,
Plus vehicle.
plus
vehicles.
the vehicle. Then plus the point rod all
From
way
the
through.
yeah.
Yeah. Now this transversal steel. No, this one is this transversal girder. Yeah. So this transversal girders. Now, from what you see, is it is an in situ or is it precast concrete? It's precast concrete. You see, these are maybe precast concrete. Because on the drawing it
precast.
shows some holes
inside.
which means there are some
Tensioning.
cables
To tie it
going-
together.
Yes, or utility cables going inside.
Or yeah, maybe yeah. Or they're inside here, sorry. Or maybe they're inside here. Maybe they're inside here.
Yes. And this one, we don't know if it is this one. You see, it doesn't show the material. If it is
But you can see a joint there. So maybe it's steel plate that's been welded on.
steel plate, maybe.
Maybe it's steel plate welded on.
Yeah. So anyway, now it's given us a clear idea.
Of how the bridge works.
Yes.
Now let's walk across the whole bridge, one by one. I'll show you now.
Now, if we take the walkway around the distance from here to the other
Yeah,
side.
walk. Yeah,
Huh?
we'll walk and we'll observe as we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at the west,
East, west, yes.
east,
East,
west,
yeah.
north, south. So south is that way,
Yes,
north is that way.
our way.
See how the sun is as well, because the sun is in the south. So the shade here, that means that's the south there. Okay, so this is one side. Should we look at? And this is the other side that we looked at.
Yeah.
This is the north side,
Yes.
south side. Okay.
South side, yes.
So walking along now.
Yeah. This is the
Here, hollow. It's like a facade. Inside here is also hollow. You can see bolts. So it's a facade. So yeah,
now, this is a
expansion joint.
extension joint.
We've measured it already.
Yeah, we measured that one.
You can see it's squashed more at the side there than it is at. Okay, that side's also squashed as well. So in the middle. Okay, so then we've got this here.
These are the security
Rails.
rails.
Handrails.
Yeah, handrails, yeah.
Yeah.
And these are the trusses,
Yeah.
but with the security
Grating
fence.
fixed to the rear of
Yes,
it. Clamped on.
yes. On
Top.
that one, yeah.
And bottom.
Yeah,
Clamped top and bottom
yeah,
at the verticals only.
exactly.
Only at the verticals.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how the clamps look. Which we've got. So
Now-
then you can see a weld there, I think. Piece of welded there. And then we also got the
And you
the
see
pipe.
that, the
top.
pipe,
Yeah, yeah.
it has an overhang.
Overhang, okay.
There is an overhang of the pipe.
That's true.
7 something meters
Yeah.
measured.
And there as well.
Yeah.
And so
And
remember,
we have estimated that the bearing
yeah,
is around from the bottom two,
yeah,
and from all we looked at.
true.
So the bearing is at around this point.
Okay,
So the pipe has an overhang of 7, more than 7 meters.
or maybe it's supported.
And no, there is no this side.
I can see something around there that's supporting it inside. So maybe it's overhanging just at the end, but inside is supported. Inside there is supported.
Yeah. Yes, we can't say what kind of support it has.
True.
Yes, but still.
Maybe
there
it's
is
fixed for.
but still, there is a certain distance of the steel pipe. We don't see what's.
True.
Yeah, we don't-
So we know that the gas mains are there,
Yes.
and these are apparently filled with gas.
Yeah.
So one goes up there into there, the other one comes underneath here and goes into there. So that will just be empty with aesthetics, I think.
Yes.
That end.
One more thing too we have noticed is we have here 3 cables inside, 3 cables
Yes.
running
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
direct, which means they are being supported on the top cord,
Yeah.
and we have like a point load in the middle of
Mid-span.
the mid-span.
Rather than at the end of each
Yes.
truss
At
point.
the end of the each, we have only the weight of the steel pipe.
Yeah. So.
And this
Yeah.
can be observed on this north part
Yes.
of the
Structure.
truss.
Truss.
Whereas on the south part of the truss,
Yeah.
there is nothing.
No.
There is no pipe. Everything inside is like an empty space.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of lighting,
Yeah.
we have
South face
only on one on south side,
And they're on at
only
daytime.
one in the 2, like
One every
yeah, there is,
second truss.
Yeah.
One every second truss bay.
Yes, one every 2 seconds.
Every second truss bay.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
we have observed only 2 expansion joints.
Yeah.
One towards the ends, towards the bearing,
Yeah.
and the other one is towards the end of the bridge.
Okay.
And we have observed also how many
Drainage.
drains.
Yeah.
How many drains? One. Now, the other thing we observed is how these handrail
Yeah.
are transferring the loads to the walkways
Yeah.
slab.
Yeah.
It's like point load.
Yeah.
They are being fixed here
Yeah.
and there. They are fixed on this. Let's call it a ground beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a ground beam fixing what these walking ways decks are.
Okay.
And from the bottom side, we saw that this might be a precast concrete hollow block. Yeah. Whereas the other side, we can't say exactly what kind of slab is it, but presumably it is a slab deck. And they are not on the same height. That one is down a little bit. This is slightly elevated compared to that one. Okay.
I just want to make some observations about this as well.
Yeah.
So, as we mentioned, there are 3 pipes being supported.
Yes.
They're being supported in the mid of between the vertical to the vertical, in the middle of the truss
Yeah.
cord. As you can see at the top, that's bearing onto the top of this truss cord.
Exactly.
The question, and then each one of those are fixed down. They're fixed with holding down kind of bolts, fixings to hold each of those into the position. They're bolted with 2 bolts at the ends, and they're bolted into the other C section. And at the end over there, we can see how it's fixed into the top, overhanging. And I'm not sure how the top is welded at the top there. At the top there is welded, that point.
Yes.
That's welded.
Definitely
Looks like it's welded.
it is welded.
So that's how it is. It was welded off-site and then brought in, and then only this part was bolted in as they put in the for construction.
Yeah.
So the question that I had was, you see that bolt right there?
Yeah.
Is there a bolt on this side, and that bolt sticks out a bit, so the other ones stick out a bit? Is it because it's not digging into the truss? It's only there for friction. That was what I was thinking. That's only there for friction, because that one also is not fully in, and I'm not sure. Maybe we look at the camera, but
Yeah. It's a
I'll have to-
mechanism just holding these
place.
3
in
pipes.
place. Yeah. So
Now,
yeah.
can you show on the top how the pipe is transferring
yeah. Yeah.
the loading system
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
top cord?
Yeah. So
You
at every
see-
top, yeah.
we have a kind of inclined, presumably at 45 angle
Yeah.
from the pipe,
Yeah.
the outer side of the pipe.
Gas filled pipe. Yeah.
It's slightly inclined,
Yeah.
and then it slants up
Yeah.
to transfer the point load to the vertical cord.
And yeah, that's how it looks. That's how it looks there. So you can see it.
Yep.
It sits on top of the horizontal member with another
Yes, the
member.
Yes, exactly.
And and you've got those what do you call it, web stiffeners as well. So they ensure that it's all transferred down to the top of the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can assume that this horizontal beam or member that is connecting these 2 top cords is supporting a self weight of the whole. I mean, not the whole, but the part of
the pipe.
The pipe.
Okay.
It's a simplification, but
Okay. That's good.
yeah.
So let's walk along this side.
Yes.
Then we'll walk back along that side. We'll make any observations as we go along. So this is bay 1. By bay 1, it means from vertical
Yes.
to vertical.
Yeah.
So bay 1, any observations here? any corrosion or anything. We've got a joint there. And we've got
The truss members are still in good condition.
okay.
There's no sign of
Bay 2 now. This is Bay 2. That's Bay 1. Bay 2. South side.
yeah.
Okay. Then Bay 3. There's a little bit of discoloration, maybe dirt. Some plants growing inside. Okay, now.
And from the bottom, remember,
Yeah,
this ground beam, let's call it ground beam.
yeah, Bay 3.
And the bottom cord, there is a gap.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is a gap.
Yes. See the gap here?
There is a gap. We
Yeah.
can see it from
Yeah,
bottom
we can,
side.
yeah.
Yeah.
As we do that gap, we'll see water soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at Bay 4 here. It's Bay 4 from vertical there to vertical there. Okay, there's a drainage pipe right there.
Yeah.
Inside there, okay. That's
Yeah.
Bay 4. Okay, now Bay 5.
Everything seems to be okay at this point.
Bay 5. South side.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Bay 6. Now we're above the water. So you can see the water underneath. Yeah. So that's Bay 6, I think. Now Bay 7, we've got a drainage.
Yes, there is. Yeah. Here.
Yep, and then there's also another drainage there.
On the other side.
I think that's Bay 7, I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Bay 8, which is halfway the.
Okay, Bay 8. That's pretty far, bud.
Yes,
Bay
hello?
8.
Yeah, we are okay. We are ready. Yes, are you on the site? Yeah, office. Okay.
Bay 9.
Do we need to pass to the office?
Ask him to sign us out.
Okay. We are.
I think this is Bay 10.
So, are you coming back to pick us so can go and sign out?
Bay 10. I think there's another drainage.
Okay, it's fine. Because we are almost done.
Then Bay 11.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much.
Bay 11, south side. Millennium Dome over there.
My
Bay 12.
yes, it's fine. Yes.
Bay 13.
Yeah, we will call you if there is anything else.
Bay 13.
Yeah, thank you.
Another drainage. Fixing there, good fixing. Bay 14, I think. Bay 15. How many bays are there?
16.
Yeah. That's right. 15. Okay, now bay 16.
Yeah.
On the other side of the bridge. Another drainage hole right at the end. There. There. Okay. There we go. Another expansion joint there. Any observations here?
The beam. You
Yeah.
see, now we can measure. You see the width.
Of the beam.
Yeah, which when we measure it for 100 mil, you see even from the observation, it's almost the same. Yeah.
Have you measured it already?
We measured from the other
Okay,
side.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can go that way.
Yes.
Now we're looking at the north. North is again they've got a concrete on the north side only.
Yeah.
Some steps down. That's how it looks on the north side. No clear path through. That's not thorny, but I don't really want to see thorns. I think we've seen that already. No. If you want, we can go.
No.
There's thorns.
It's too dirty.
Thorns, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that, yeah. Yeah, good. Okay. It's now the north face here.
Yeah.
All right. So bay 1.
I'll show you something here. You see, there is something here beneath, like a support. You see, what could be? It's one there. Sorry, one more on the other side. Yeah. So, which means they are supporting a certain structure on the top, and it is a steel. You see? Can you see it? And we have some bolts. Now, we have 1, 2, 3, or maybe they are there to support this
Facade.
this facade. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so then we assume it's the same on the north side. Okay, so truss 1. This one has the 3 services on top. Walking back on ourselves towards the east. Okay. Bay 2. Then bay 3. Okay, bit of paint I think, or something. Yeah. Paint flicking off. Bay 4. Okay. Bay 4, Bay 5, Bay 6, Bay 7, Bay 8, Bay 9, Bay 10, Bay 11, Bay 12, Bay 13, Bay 14, Bay 15, drainage, beside drainage, 2 drainages, and 16. We started off. Bridge number. Okay. So yeah, drainage, 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 drainage.
Found the overhang where is being supported. It is on this steel structure. You see, this is a steel structure.
Okay.
You see, and from there is a
Okay, support.
yes,
Well done.
which means from this overhang is
It's
being
supported.
supported at this point.
So what's this here?
Maybe
For the
it's,
facade, for access.
yes.
Okay, that's where the gas main goes down.
Yeah. You
That's
see?
to access the gas main.
Yeah.
So that was where the gas main will go down. You'll be accessing it where it connects. Oh, okay. And there as well.
Column base plate we saw down there.
Yeah.
It's just a way of supporting the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now.
You got it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, there's a key there, yeah. That's for the gas then. You can see it opens, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it opens, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was